Hello, Dr. Tawanna Worlds by birth, also known as a disruptor. Did you know that millions who grew up in poverty also die in poverty? Have you ever heard the saying, what good can come out of the hood? Well, I'm here to disrupt for just a minute. Yes, I was that little girl that grew up in the hood, grew up in the ghetto, single mother, absent father, eating out of the trash can just to survive. But I was also that girl that determined way back then that I was not going to become a product of my past. And now I help others do the same thing. I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I help men and women from similar backgrounds find value in their own vault and create wealth from within. What's up, cousins? In and out today. What's going on? Let me know who is tapped in on this live broadcast. Let me know who has tapped in, friends. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to go ahead and get my other cousins in here in the chat from Instagram, and we're going to go ahead and get it popping, okay? What's going on, brother? What's up, brother? What's up? I've been feeling in prayers. You got to check when you send it to me. What's going on, Instagram, cousins? It is your girl, Dr. World, so I'm going to be in and out, y'all. I'm going to be in and out, okay? Just going to go ahead and talk about a couple of things that should be, why didn't I do this? Oh, my gosh, I didn't even do this. But check this out. Hold on one second. Let me go ahead and get my screen up. Hold on one second. How do I get back to that? Oh, here we go. Hold on. All right, we're going to roll with this one right here. All right. I'm going to ask y'all quickly. It's Revive Us, the rename just now. Okay, you just sent it now. I'm going to get to it. Today is one of the days I check my email, so I will definitely get to it and check it out. And next time I'm around, we're going to go ahead and definitely play that bad boy, okay? And share my screen while I'm sharing the screen because I'm not going to be here long at all. I want to get straight to it, okay? We know what time it is. I ain't even got to talk about what time it is, okay? Everybody is very aware. Your bank account, your refrigerator, your gas pump, your gas tank, not your gas pump, but the gas pump will tell you that too. What time it is, okay? My mission, my goal is just to come out and point to you what's coming and what's happening, and then also point to you in that same, situation, scenario, what you can do to escape what is coming and what is happening. Okay, that's it and that's all. I kindly ask you to share this video with somebody somewhere. It's absolutely free. It does not cost you any time, and it does not cost you no money, okay? It helps me beat the algorithm, this machine that we're all fighting up against, and it also helps me reach the people that I'm supposed to reach today. If that ain't you, if that's you, then that's double, okay? If it's somebody else that you know, okay? With that being said, you see what's on the screen already. Wake up. This is not a drill, brothers and sisters. It's not. I know my Instagram cousins can't see over here, just for the simple fact that I don't have a whole lot of time. I'm going to read through the presentation. You're not missing anything except what I'm reading, okay? You visually seeing the text. But the title of this is Wake Up. This is not a drill. This is the truth that they don't want you to know. Who is they? Who is they? Can I play something real quick? Because Dr. T been saying this for a very long time, okay? I've been saying this. And those who have eyes to see and ears to hear, I feel so emotional because I am a intercessor, right? I bear the burdens of the Lord. Whatever is burdening him is burdening me, and I feel that in my body. I feel that in my spirit, and so I have been one of the ones just sounding the alarm because I don't. God don't. I'm gonna just say God don't want us to suffer. If we suffer, it's for our own suffering. We caused it. He does not want us to suffer, so he warns us. Warning comes before destruction. And he warns us. And your girl been out here religiously, like them Jehovah Witnesses, knocking on y'all door, telling y'all, cousins, this is what's happening, this is what's coming, and this is what is the agenda. I'm gonna play as much of this as I can play, okay? Because there's certain keywords that they start coming for you when you start, you know what I'm saying, sharing certain keywords that is programmed into the algorithm that we are up against, okay, that I'm telling you about right now. This thing dictates what you say, how you say it, when you can say it. If you say it the inappropriate way, then they shut you down and all of this stuff. So if you haven't shared, please do so. If you have not shared, please do so. I think all of us need to be aware of what's coming so we know how to prepare. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and just play this really quickly and then get back to the presentation. I'm not gonna take too much of you guys' time because I don't have a lot of time. I've been saying this, and now here I want you to read what's on the screen first. Okay, I am gonna turn the camera around so y'all can see this as well. Why am I so adamant, so passionate about not letting them get you? Because they got me. I had such a bad breakdown, and I'm not too prideful to say that. Because I'm such a warrior, I don't know how to turn it off sometimes and just let it rip. Okay? Just sit in that thing like this is finna be the month of July. I forgot how many years my son has been dead. And I've just been trying to, suppress it, keep going, keep building. You know what I'm saying? And it just was overwhelming. And it broke me mentally. So I took days to just recover because everybody don't. But this is my number one reason why I bother y'all so much. This is my number one reason why I'm always in y'all face, always on your timeline, always showing up, always saying the same thing. Because of this reason right here, okay? Read that on the screen first so you can understand when I say they, who I'm referring to, who I'm referencing, okay? Now I'm gonna let it play for as much as I can let it play.
Struggling to tell the world that the government is intentionally killing
Come on now.
people.
And have there ever been moments when
Come on. Hold on, y'all. The internet is interneting.
what God showed you was difficult to carry because you knew what?
Oh, we not gonna do that. Come on and play, dude. Hold on, let me refresh this. Cause ain't no way. I want it playing now.
To tell the world that the government is intentionally.
All right, y'all. For time's sake, I'm not even if it play. I don't even know what it's doing. I'm not even touching the buttons or anything.
Killing people.
And have there ever been moments when
All of a sudden, this don't want to play. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'll have to share it another time because, like I said, I'm limited with my time here with you all on today. Oops, it's over here just dialing stuff and doing stuff that I'm not doing. So that lets me know what's up. They don't want y'all to know. Okay, I'm sure. Let's keep moving. Okay, I will try to share it on another time. But the very things that I've been saying is what this young man is confirming. I've seen him prophesy a lot of times. Okay, and it has been 1000% accurate. And so I know beyond a shadow of a doubt. Okay, that God said what He said, because everything I've been saying is what He confirmed. I'm dealing with this grief. I'm dealing with this burden, and God has showed me that they are going to do something else that they did in 2020. If you catch my drift, it's already written, it's already planned, it's already in motion, it's already beginning to happen, it's already beginning to roll itself out. And that's what I wanted to let you guys listen to. But it may be his video on his end, because I know I'm not choppy. It may be them interfering. This is their airways, their spaces, their platforms. Okay. This is their internet. So I just decided to tell you what he said. And when I can play it for you, I will, because it is very urgent. They the ones looking to eliminate a lot of people because they feel that they are very powerful and it's too populated, and they want to save the earth, save the world, as if God gave them some type of mission to save his planet, as if he didn't know what he was doing when he was doing it. Okay? They are playing God. Very demonic, very demonic. And unfortunately, a lot of people that are unprepared will lose. Those who prepare will win. So this is not a drill. You got to wake up, and you got to wake up now. It is your responsibility. It's your decision. It's your choice. Which side of this thing you gonna be on? It's your choice. Right now, while you have a choice, you have to make it. Okay, so I'm gonna get back to this presentation, and then I'm just gonna go on. The world is handed over to the wicked. Yeah, 100%. Because you got to think about it. The children, the daughters and sons of God, children of light, what are they doing? They are too entertained. And that's what this man was saying. They're too distracted. They're too entertained. Way too entertained. Okay. So this is the truth that they don't want you to know. The stuff that they have plotted and prepared for you is not for your benefit. It is for your demise, 100%. I'm going to run through this real quick. Why are so many people struggling? Wake up and pay attention. The American dream has not disappeared. It was fake anyways. There's something between a dream and a reality. We can dream that we lived in Honolulu, Hawaii, on the beach, off the coast, living like a king and a queen. We can dream all day long. But is that our reality because we dreamed it? No. The reality is I will have to work towards what I saw. And I would have to be making momentum. I would have to reach certain goals, certain milestones. So the American dream is a lie. That's why people ain't had it. That's why people ain't achieved it. But the people who learned how to get in this game and play the same game, the elites, the powerful, the demonic men and women in charge are playing, okay? It has gotten dramatically more expensive across every economic class. Families are feeling a squeeze that paycheck increase simply cannot pace with. This isn't anecdotal, it's systemic, and it is accelerating. The housing costs, the home prices and rents have surged to generational highs. Okay, we can go over the stats. I'm just going to point out the highlights for time's sake. Housing is up. Food and groceries is up. Your healthcare insurance, your cell phone, your gas, your electricity, your everything is up. Okay. Your debt is up. Your consumer debt is up. But you know what is still minimum? Your paycheck. Your paycheck is still minimum. Your wages you receive from the government is still minimum. That itself shows an imbalance. If you got everything rising up and then your paycheck is still minimum, how could you keep up? How could you get ahead? You can't. And that is the intended plan, is that you don't get ahead. Okay. The cost of waiting is becoming more expensive every month, every day, every week, every hour that you delay is a moment that your financial window narrows. The opportunity that you had last year, you don't have it this year. The opportunities you had 6 months ago, they are not opportunities now. The opportunities that you had 2 weeks ago, are not the same opportunities now. The cost of waiting is becoming way more expensive and way more dangerous. Okay? Waiting has always had a price. But today that price is compounding faster than ever before. You got everything stacking up on top of everything. It ain't just rent is high and everything else is still affordable. It's not just food is high and everything else is still affordable. It's not just gas is expensive and everything else is steady affordable. It's gas, it's food, it's water, it's lights, it's your car payment, it's your insurance, it's everything. And it's compounding one on top of the other. It's a catastrophe, literally. Okay, and it's happening faster than it ever happened before. Okay, the people who take action within the next 12 months will look back at this exact moment as a turning point. The people who don't will wonder why they hesitated. It ain't gonna be no wonder why they hesitated. They're gonna suffer because they hesitated. Lost time cannot be recovered or it cannot be compounded. You can't say, well, I missed 2 hours yesterday, so I'm going to compound 4 hours today. And then tomorrow I'm going to compound 8 hours because you're going to run out of time. Skills that you should have built 2 years ago. You are that far behind. Okay? You can't get that back. You just got to move from right now where you at. Assets now are more expensive than they were just 1 year ago. 110 increase in silver, 100% increase in gold. Just this time last year, gold was like right at 3,000. Now you cannot buy an ounce of gold for no lesser than 6,000. Opportunities already claimed by those who move first. You still behind. Okay, you still behind. When you take action, this is what your action creates more financial options for you. Why wait till all you got is one financial option? If you start before that, you could have seven financial options, 10 financial options. Because you waited, you now only have an opportunity at one. And if you wait past then, you have an opportunity at none. You could be generating cash flowing assets. Hey, let me go put this little 300 over here. It's going to start generating me some money. If the money decides to die, I got an asset that I can physically leverage, sell, I can, barter. I got an asset. If the dollar, which is currency, died, I put my money when money was good into an asset that will sustain me whether money is good or whether money is bad. A peace of mind that no paycheck can buy you. When you know you got everything covered, when you know you got all bases covered, it comes with peace. You're not worried about how I'm going to pay this, how I'm going to do this, how I'm going to provide for this. You're not worried about that because you have peace. I have already went ahead. This is taking care of that. It's also taking care of this. I got this already taken care of for the next 3 months. Peace. That is what you're missing out on as well. Every time you decide to wait. Okay. I'm not really going to get into the rise of AI. We know what AI is doing. AI is doing its dang on thing. Okay. And the people who know how to use AI is doing a dang on thing. I can't convince you or beg you otherwise to get yourself over here into this space. When you fool around and find out that the regular traditional way of doing business is dead and gone, then it'll be too late. You'll be charged to get in over here. While it was free, you waited. That's the cost of waiting. While it was free, you waited. But now that you are forced to have it, you have to pay. And you have to pay somebody who was wise enough, not smart enough, not more educated, but just wise enough to say, look, while this is still bottom ground, let me learn how to do this. For when they make the full conversion, the full switch, at least I'll be ahead of the game and not behind it. That's 100%. It has already transformed the workforce. And the only opportunities ahead, moving ahead, will be in the AI space. So if you don't learn it, that's going to be on you. Like I said, you're going to have to buy into, or you're going to have to pay somebody who did learn it when you didn't want to. Water. This is really big, and I would love to take a lot of time. Okay. This Water is being sold on the stock market. They have their own water reserve because our water is being sucked up by this AI data. They don't plan on stopping building the data. They need it so that they can control and they can, do these biometrics, make sure illegal immigrants are not coming into our country. This is all supposedly being done in the name of our safety, but it's not. It's in the name of control. But water is the world's most undervalued asset. If you went and bought you some property and it had water rights on it, I'm telling you, you and your generations for generations will be set because now you're the source of the water. You can sell it how you want to, not sell it if you don't. Okay, you're in control. Nobody is in control whether you drink. Water is becoming more valuable, something that God gave to all of us, and now man is charging for it. There is a global demand surge for water. And the stakeholders, the one who own the water reserve rights, will be the one getting paid. Okay. It helps with drought and climate stress, population pressure, tech and industrial demand. All of the things water is contingent upon. Okay. It's becoming expensive. I will go over a presentation with y'all soon as I can, just to let you see how they say we are running out of water. All of this is happening so they can institute water on a subscription base. Okay. The mental pressure is real. People are crashing out. They cannot afford life. We talk about financial challenges in terms of numbers, debt levels, inflation rates, job statistics, but behind every number is a family. It's a man or a woman. It is a parent laying awake at night, 2 a.m. It is a spouse afraid to talk about money. It is a child who can feel the tension in the room, even if they don't fully understand it. Financial stress is the silent epidemic no one is adequately addressing. We thinking that it's going to be another iris, another, you know, blow your nose. No, this is an epidemic right now happening right before our eyes. People are crashing out because they cannot afford to live. They can't afford to live. Preparation actually reverses that. It's not just a financial strategy, it is a mental health strategy. When you have a plan, even an imperfect plan, the anxiety begins to lift. You at least know I'm making some move. There's a different set of confidence that comes when you are actually preparing. I don't care if it's going to go get a container to store water in. You feel more confident that, yeah, we're going to be okay. I'm gonna get the containers first, and then I'll fill the containers. And if I need filters or water purifying tablets, I'll do that. It's each step. It's not when you get to the finish line, the goal, that you can rejoice. No, it's in the first step. I'm gonna take the first step. That is when you begin to relieve the mental uh, paralysis that is happening to a lot of people. Okay, millions of people are carrying financial stress that they were never taught how to resolve. They didn't teach us in school how to deal with your anxiety or your mental health when you can't provide for your family. You be desperate. You be willing to do anything. Take from anybody. Your mind be so when you can't provide for yourself and your family, your mind going to some dark places. You don't even know why you having those thoughts. Okay? The national debt and what it means for us, your family. We're going to continue to see rising interest costs. All the safety nets we had in place, they are no longer in place, y'all. Inflation is a hidden tax that they are taxing us. I want that to be very clear, just as well as tariffs. The last time they had a crash, they were living off of tariffs. It's the first thing Donald Trump put back up in place, tariffs. How we even became on a tax system is because the tariffs had brought America to bank zero, ground zero. America was so poor. Go do your research. No money coming in, no food, no nothing. They were relying on tariffs and they pulled a doozy on them. Say, look, no. We're going to go over here and start doing business and let y'all just be bankrupt. And they bankrupt the American people. They bankrupt America. And the way that they came out of that bankruptcy was by starting taxes. Instead of tariffs, we'll just say, hey, for every amount of hours you work, is taxes for you to live here, taxes for you to do this. We didn't went back to tariffs. We didn't went back to them. That is the number one sign that we are in a lot of trouble. Okay. Also, the inflation that you think, oh, we're just paying more because they gave out too much money during 2020. Oh, we're just paying more because, our country is in debt. We lost a lot of money when people weren't able to work. That's a lie. This is a hidden tax. Governments with excessive debt face pressure to inflate their way out of obligation. Inflation erodes the purchasing power of your savings, your wages, and your retirement account. It acts as a slow, invisible tax on anyone who holds any type of cash. And then, of course, your personal response. You cannot control fiscal policy, but you can control your personal financial architect. I can control inflation, but I can control if I'm going to have 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 streams of income to beat inflation and not let inflation beat me. You can't control what is happening in the government. You can't control the fiscal responsibility. You or I can't control that, but I can control me going from one stream of income, struggling, to me at least having 5 streams of income where I'm doing A-okay. Okay? If your paycheck stopped tomorrow, how long could you survive? 78%. That leaves only 22% of Americans. That's a small number. 22% is all right. Nearly 8 out of 10. That go to show you. Out of every 10 people, 2 of them is doing all right, and 8 of them is struggling and living paycheck to paycheck, and they can't afford their life. 8 out of 10 people. So every 10 people, there's only 2 people say, yeah, I could afford my life. Most don't even have $400 in emergency fund reality. $400 is a lot to a lot of people right now. And 56%, which means 44% have a retirement savings, but 56% of Americans don't have no savings. What are you going to do? When you begin to own stuff, when you begin to own assets, whether that's businesses, digital products, land, real estate, when you begin to own tangible, physical assets, you learn this technology, that's an asset. You can leverage it. The world is changing. I might as well go learn me one skill that'll keep me paid. Let me build me an app. Let me build me a website using technology. Okay, create me some ebooks. Create me some guides, some templates. Create me some songs. Create me some type of digital asset. A business that can run without me if I set it up one time. That's where we ought to be heading. Okay. I'm not going to get into why land still matters more because my time is almost up here. Let me see if I can skip past to. I'm just going to turn it off and talk to y'all for the next 10 and 15 minutes. Okay. I have to come back because my time is really limited. I want y'all to just wake up and see what is happening around you. It is not for me to tell you, to coach you, to babysit you, to push you, prime you, pump you, to make you care enough about yourself and what you got going on. All I can do is keep telling you that you will suffer if you don't. That is not a fear tactic. That is not, I'm not preaching to you something that I have not did. I went and did it myself first. I built quietly so I know how to do it. I went and learned all their secrets, how to buy a home in your business, what type of loan you need to ask for, how to buy apartment complexes, you know what I'm saying, with no credit check, no proof of income, where to get the money from, how to go get the land, where to get the land, how to make them pay for the land so that no money comes out of your pocket, how to structure yourself on paperwork. I went and did it first. Everything that I come by here and tell you about, I have already done it. 1,000%. 1,000%. My job after I did it was my mission, what God commanded me to go do. Tell my people. Teach my people. Tell my people. Teach my people how to do what I taught you how to do. Because I didn't teach myself. I was not smart enough. I come from the hood. Okay. I did not graduate high school. I graduated with a GED when my 18-year-old daughter graduated. He took something from nothing to tell people that he loved and genuinely do not want or will that they perish. Go tell them that I love them too. Go tell them that I'm going to show them how to do this too. Go tell them to trust me in this. God gave you a family for a reason. Your family don't belong to no government. They don't belong to nobody. God gave you that family for a reason. You have a responsibility to what's the word that I'm looking for? I'm not going to say it. It's not. You have a responsibility, not cater, but you have a responsibility to watch over what was entrusted into your care. That's your responsibility. Why? Because God entrusted you with a family of 5, with a family of 10, a family that don't support you, the family that get on your nerves. He still entrusted that family to you, those children to you, them grandchildren, whatever family you have, God entrusted you with that family. And let me tell you something, nobody else in your family has done what God has been asking them to do. So he has asked you because he can't get nobody in the family to be strong enough, to be willing enough to do it, to be obedient enough to do it. So he looks for one in every generation that will say, I will be the one. Some people only go halfway, then they be like, it's too hard. It's too much. The family didn't attack me. They didn't outcast me. They didn't call me crazy. They don't want nothing to do with me. So for the sake of me having a cool relationship with my family, I won't talk to them about this. I won't even build that. I won't even upset them with this. He looks for one out of the family. And every time you show up over here on this live, because I know that you were sent not just to watch. The angels of the Lord are taking note about your response. The angels of the Lord are taking note, are writing down what you're doing with the information being given to you. What are you doing with the resources being given to you? Every time you pull up over here, you're accountable, because you couldn't come over here unless you were like-minded. You couldn't come over here unless the two walk together that agree with each other. You're not just over here looking. Somebody didn't just share this and you decided, let me tap in and see what she's doing. No, you were led here. And that is why you're going to be held accountable if you don't get yourself together. If your family suffer, the greater your family suffer, the greater will be your accountability to God. If it's 10 people that got to suffer, that's 10 hands, 10 souls, 10 hearts, 10 feet that you will give an account for. 10. If you got 2, you're responsible for that. You're going to give an account. What did you do for them? I gave you time. I gave you skills. I gave you ideas. I gave you the resources. I gave you the ability. I gave you the power to get it. What did you do with it? I sent watchmen so that you could hear what time it was. You had warnings. Why? Because I don't come down from my holy habitation and get in your face and say, hey, this is what I want you to do. I don't tell you what it's going to look like. No, I don't do that. I lead you to those who speak on my behalf. I lead you to those who share the gospel, who give you the information, who has gone through what you didn't have to go through to get what you need so that you can get what you need for you and your family. Okay? You are without excuse. That is what I'm going to say. First and foremost, because I had an overwhelmingly response. People were hitting me up over the weekend. Oh, can I get in for the $50 novelty? I really want to get in. Oh my God, I didn't make the deadline. I seen the video later. Whoop-de-whoop. I left it up for 24 hours. So I don't have no excuses. and you don't have any. Okay, excuses are useless. I left it up for 24 hours, and I said that I would leave it up. Okay, over that weekend, I believe that was Saturday and Sunday. So I'm gonna just tell you right now, I'm not gonna go backwards and give you no another discount like that. I just got to put it out here like that. If you missed it, you missed it. Get in for $97. Now, what I will do is I will let you in for a one-time payment of $97. That's what I will do. Okay, and that's all I would do for the next 24 hours. If you miss that, it's $97 a month, and you just pay as you play. Everything that you need to succeed, everything that you need to accumulate, to build, to acquire, to have assets, to have wealth, to change your life, to change your money, to do it with a unit, to do it faster than ever before, where you can, eliminate the processes and the landmines. Everything that you need will be inside of the Wealth Coalition. If you want to get in, speak now, forever hold your peace. I will allow you to get in for $97. Okay, one time instead of paying $97 a month. When you come into the coalition, everything is in there available for you to sell, for you to learn, for you to implement, for you to execute, for you to have results, for you to congregate, make new cousins, make new people, same mission, same mindset. You are able to do that in a coalition. It is no longer me hanging out, giving y'all free gems and doing all this over here. No, because they have been harassing me just too much. And I still have a family. And I'm still going to use wisdom in the way that I'm moving on this mission and this assignment that God has given to me. But if you want to be in that fold, if you want to be in the coalition, if you want to be helped, if you want to offer help, if you want to make money with us, if you want to make money by yourself, it doesn't matter. If you want to collaborate, if you want to network, if you just want a family that say when this stuff all goes down, I at least need to know some people in some other places where, I can build a relationship with, get to know them, they get to know me in case I need to rely on them, in case they need to rely on me. Okay. That's all I got for y'all. I may come by here because I was supposed to offer half off of my mentorships. I still want to do that. I said that I would do that on Saturday. I just haven't had the time to do it. Okay. But I still want to do that. So that will be the next live. I don't have no low ticket offers for you except the Wealth Coalition. Honestly, I came here for 2 years, 3 years. Hey y'all, get the medical courier. Hey y'all, get the what do you call it? The vendors. And I got some hot. I got a new vendor list. I might tell y'all about it. Might show y'all all of the good stuff. I mean, we got popcorn machine makers. We got snow cone stuff that you can go ahead and sell to like businesses, but also that you can have and enjoy in your own home. I mean, it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff. I'm just naming one or two off the top of my head, but I have a new vendors list with some very amazing uh, items and products that lots of people want to buy. With that being said, any questions for me before I go? I said 45 minutes. I'm so very proud of myself. If you hear this in the next 24 hours, okay, as long as you see it, it's available. I'm not putting a limit on it. If you want to get into the Wealth Coalition, there is not going to be nothing that is going to stop me. And I don't know what has been transpiring in between, but I look at it like this. God is still trying to get somebody in there. I look at it like, okay, you holding the line for somebody because you're still trying to get people up in here. When we go full throttle, we going full throttle. Okay. There will be artists that come out of here. There will be people that make the billboard. As you can see, my brothers over here making songs. These will be the new AI engineers. These will be the new AI consultants. I'm going to give all my people inside of this coalition what they've been needing, what they need, everything that I have given in times past and things that I will be giving moving forward. Okay. This is the only community. I haven't shared it on Instagram, haven't shared it on TikTok, haven't shared it on LinkedIn, haven't shared it in several places because I'm letting all my cousins get in, get your first dibs. When they come in, it's just like, and that's going to be in the next couple of days, honestly. This thing gonna go massive. I'm gonna show y'all how to start setting up stuff to get residual money. YouTube got money sitting up waiting for me. They like, look, we need you to update your payment information. TikTok just seeing that they got money waiting for me. I just posted a video. Didn't get much views, but I got a check. Hello, somebody. This is the type of passive income streams that you can have set up for you so you never have to work or worry about where your revenue is going to come. I'm really, really excited. And that's why I believe there's been a little friction, a little tension trying to get us, off to a full throttle start, but we're going full throttle, 100%. You can take that to the bank, okay? And I'm going to show up and show out inside of there. I love y'all. The link is pinned over here on Instagram. I did not see the link after I ended the live. I think it's just something that is on the live. So I'm going to make sure that the link is pinned inside of my bio. That is where you can go to sign up. I'm going to actually have the one-time $97 link in my bio for the next 24 hours. After that, it will be $97, but you will see it say monthly instead of one time. Okay, so make sure within the 24 hours y'all go over there, do your biggest one, do your dang on thing, get in the Wealth Coalition, and let's ride. I love y'all with the love of the Lord. I will see you guys next time, sometime soon. I'm going to be talking about my mentorships. I'm going to give y'all that opportunity because I was not able to do it for you guys, and I am a woman of my word. With that being said, I will see you guys the next time. Go in peace so you don't end up in pieces.